Hello, hello,
What's up, gamers?
gamer boys. Yeah, I like how the main menu is like frozen in that little like, because I tabbed
Yeah, a
out.
little animation. Alright, so we're back with Dragon's Dogma, but I am still taking a mental health break from this game. So Adam is going to be playing.
Yeah.
He's playing Best Class Arcane Archer, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Although I'm like kind of tempted to swap my class over to the sorcerer for that evil eye fight. I don't know if it's like totally necessary, but I was also lost last time I played, so I don't know if I can rectify that.
Yeah, getting lost is even more difficult when you start up way later and you're just in the middle of a dungeon.
I
You
deserve.
can double jump.
Yeah, this class can double jump, making it
pretty
even
cool,
better.
yeah.
Making it even better than. I can also travel by shearing wind.
Nice. Does the double jump have any purpose, or is it just like easier platforming?
Easier platforming, and then I can dodge stuff with it, right? Like you can like kind of, I don't know, you can get above stuff. It's
Sweet.
it's good. It's a thing worth having. Oh, could you turn off that?
The light?
Yeah.
Yeah, dark dungeons.
I don't need to see anything on that part of the screen yet, but I could see. Since I'm a psychic, I can see that being a problem. That's so much better. Oh my god, I could see so much clearer.
You merely adapted to the darkness.
Uh-huh.
I was born in it, molded by it.
So I was thinking I would try and kill a dragon in this area,
Fair.
so then I could transform the bow
Hey, buddy.
into like a more damage bow.
Hey, pupper. Are you a pupper? You want to come up, pupper? You can't rest on my laptop, though, if you do come up. You can't do that. I need my laptop. I need it on my lap.
Such a cutie.
Yeah, that's how he gets away with everything. He's just too darn cute. Oh.
Hope everyone likes the ASMR of my mechanical keyboard.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it's like right next to the keyboard.
I don't know if it's like super loud, but I can imagine.
I can imagine it's pretty loud, but that's fine.
Have
If people have like a huge problem with it, I can always move the mic somewhere else.
I like how RPGs and stuff have this logic of like, oh, we need keys to open chests, but it's like you don't need a tank to kill like a dragon.
Well,
Is that so, Gertie?
I guess if the idea is the key is like under some magic and it can't be opened any other way besides, or well, the chest is closed by some magic and it can't be opened any other way besides the key. Yeah, why don't you just lay down and relax?
I could understand the I can understand magic requirement. That's fine, but a lot of the time it's not like a magic chest. It's just a chest, And I feel like that does require a bit of like storytelling. Oh sure, Lude wants to pick up the lipstone. That's fine. Go right ahead. Not annoying at all. Need those later, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Main story is like collect 20 wake stones.
Yeah, they want a lot of wig stones. Ooh. Man, I love the vines on the walls. It's a good touch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna lay down and be so cool. Yeah.
It is an absolute tragedy. Oh, fuck. You piece of shit. You're gonna fucking get it. Oh, fuck.
Well, hello.
Okay, well, let me go ahead and use that. This thing? Yeah, that seems like it's the thing I need. What are these? Most, not all.
Yeah, isn't that the worst?
Okay. Bottled haste.
It's basically like, here, take this item. It'll help you sometimes.
Restores speech. Okay. Where'd he go? Oh.
There he is. Nice. Doing good.
Oh no. Fuck. Oh, I resisted it?
Yeah, you're fine. Bam. Man, I hope the sequel to this is really good.
What?
Oh man. Got slowed.
Okay. Can I, like...
You don't have anything for that?
Nope. You fucking piece of shit game.
You're slowed even in midair. That's pretty funny. Hey, good thing you got that double jump though. That's pretty neat.
Well.
Hey, Gabe the Gen. Welcome to the stream. We're back doing some Dragon's Dogma. Adam's playing right now. He's got the Arcane Archer build. He's having fun. And how are you doing tonight?
Okay, there we go. That is some fucking hitbox.
Yeah. Oof. Man, that was was quite a hit.
Oh, King Worsh consumes a massive amount of health. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Get him.
Is that an ally? Oh, it was an enemy.
Yeah.
Petrified.
Doing good, just replaying Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Hey, Pyrus here, welcome to the chat as well. Didn't Zelda Tears of the Kingdom come out recently or something? I don't know much about it. I don't really follow Zelda stuff per se, but I know that was supposed to be a really big game.
I thought the trailer just dropped for it. I don't think it's coming out.
Oh yeah? Okay.
But I don't know.
I thought I saw someone saying that they were going to be playing it. Oh.
And they probably will be.
Or maybe some people are just playing it early or something. I don't know. Oh, it came out on Friday. Okay. Through Wii U? Oh, on the Switch or High Seas. Gotcha. So it is out. There you go. Well, hopefully that's a good game for people who have been waiting for that.
There we go.
We have Breath of the Wild, and we just, haven't played it. But, I'll play it eventually, just to, see what all the hubbub is all about. See how good of an open world it is and whatnot. Because I generally like open world games. I've got a thing for, exploring.
Got a big, RPG backlog. I have, Divinity Original Sin. No, it's just Divinity. Divinity 2 I have to play. And then they made, Divinity Original Sin and Original Sin 2. Which are, I also haven't finished, but I think I'm just done. Played that game too much. I just had so many friends want to start up a new campaign and then go nowhere. So I've replayed the first island 70 times. Just healing real quick.
Yeah, it makes sense. I wish to get a Switch to play Tears of the Kingdom. I'm going to wait until later on to get it. I would offer you to play on my Switch, but unfortunately I don't think my arms can reach that far to give it to you. Hey, Eric Lowry. Welcome to the chat. He says, good evening, guys.
Good evening indeed.
Pyrus here says, from what I saw in YouTube videos, you can build an air bomber. So at least it is interesting. That sounds pretty fun.
Septiscopic crystal. Idol of the All-Mother. Okay.
Yeah. Our books are very close to being ready to go into print, guys.
I think I'm probably going to be sending the files tomorrow.
For Slay in the Wide Valley,
yes.
Yeah. We still gotta finish up some of the lore stuff for Horizon Quest, but it's basically done.
Is this sword that you have? It looks like similar from the picture.
No, I think they just have the pictures be the same for each type of weapon, but it's not like, you know, it's not what the actual sword looks like type thing.
Okay. Anchor to Heaven. Oh, I can actually wield this? This is a staff?
I'm glad you're playing on a day when I don't have to wake up early the following day. Good to hear, because we do these streams super late.
Oh, no. There we go. Oh, I can't even see what it looks like. It's like...
That looks cool.
It does. I wonder if it's powerful. It's hard for me to tell. So, I guess this is a high... So this bow, I think, is quite good, just so long as I could actually... This looks like it might be nice. It doesn't show me a preview what it looks like, though, does it? Or it's underneath my armor, yeah. Gotcha.
Right.
In desperate need of style.
We're playing Fashion Dogma now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What?
Look at the legs.
Oh. Even better, I can have some brown hot shorts.
Sexy.
I like all the people complaining about, like, boob armor when it was, like, entirely historical for people to wear skirts into battle.
Oh yeah, basically everyone was wearing skirts.
For a long time, too.
Yeah. Piracy says, from my side, I've been regretting that I installed a build-your-own ship mod in Starbound, but at least I can copy some crazy design I found online.
What's this? They want me to... Objectives.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but sure. I accept. The blood red crystals. Okay. Immortal's helm, sure. A Gorklops soul flare. Yeah, I'll kill that, I guess. Huh. Time to go kill a Gorklops, I guess.
I guess so.
I am missing Lady Waifu. I don't know if I should remedy that.
Your choice, I suppose.
I could restore it using root. Oh. That's not a lot, sure. It's worth it to have Lady Waifu.
Yes, only the best lady. Although she's actually kind of terrible.
Yeah, but...
All she does is heal.
Yeah. Oh, does she have a, like, fire spell on her? Like, does she buff your weapons at all?
I think she did. I don't know if I took it off or something, but...
Because it's like... Oh, man, someone made a lolly. Oh.
No. Lady Waifu! I love you! Hey, Aura Honeydew, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Says, my god, this sea list of little rocks were in actuality a slightly bigger rock.
Welcome to
Are you
gameplay.
doing the money-making technique? Or are you just
I don't know how
keeping
many.
this for yourself?
I don't know how many flasks I have. My usual modus operandi is just to... Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Is usually just to fill up as many as I can when I... when I happen to find a healing spring. But, obviously that's probably too many, But, might as well grab some, right?
Yeah, might as well. While you're here. Yep.
Gorgeous.
300% profit, says Eric Lowry.
Yeah, it is. It's, the flasks are 20 gold, and then they sell for 80. So, and you never run out of healing water.
Get rich.
Unlike your patience, healing water is infinite.
Hey, wonderful galaxy, welcome to the chat.
Yay.
What game is this? This is Dragon's Dogma, although I guess the chat already answered the question for you.
Oh, it's a chest. Surging light.
Gameplay, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I mean, but look how pretty the water is, huh? Yeah. How many do I have? I have a couple. We'll just get one more.
Nice.
Alright, back to the gutter of misery, apparently. Oh yeah? Judge well the distance? Like, I don't know how to jump off cliffs. Pfft.
Hey, Red Wolf Corpory Vamp, welcome to the chat. Have either of you watched Owl House? I have not. I've seen clips of it. Visually, it just didn't look like my thing, so I avoided it. But then again, like, I've yet to see, like, a modern cartoon show that is actually my thing. It seems like all the modern cartoon shows are just exactly the same these days.
What even hurt me? Oh.
Ooh.
There's
Are
something...
there, like, parasites in the water or something?
Oh, fuck me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, yeah, there's, like, stuff down there.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Nope.
It's so hard to find modern animation with detailed art. Yeah, everything is, like, pretty cheapy these days. It's crazy what they did to, like, Ben 10 and Teen Titans Go, where they just, like, made them super cheapy looking instead of, like...
And then they're super in denial where they're like, oh, people like it more. And it's like, no.
Now, some people do like Teen Titans Go as a parody of Teen Titans, but not as, like... Yeah, obviously not as well written as Teen Titans, but, you know...
I can't even, like...
Yeah, well, I never really asked for a parody Teen Titans, so it was never something I could enjoy. Uh-oh.
Oh. Damage sucks. You have take forever to fucking die. Trash. Oh. Please?
I miss the old Teen Titans. Not just the art, but the whole show. Yeah, it was a great show.
Yeah.
I mean, there were really... I know some people are like, oh, your nostalgia, your rose-colored glasses, but no, there were really a lot of good shows when I was growing up. It's just like well-made stuff by passionate people. And I've yet to really see that same exact energy in modern day. And there's a couple of reasons for that, I think, but it is a shame.
Did you see the new like the Samurai Jack creator got his show greenlit after making some character choices?
Did this just happen?
It was semi-recent, I think.
I know that the newest show I remember from that guy is Primal.
Right. I think it's the same guy. It's like some project that he's been trying to push for like 10 years or something. And then the way he got the project greenlit was by getting rid of the redhead. It was like a Scottish guy as a character, and then he swapped it with a unarmed black kid with glowing eyes, and then they were like, that is much more appropriate for our network. But he got to keep his robot, so I guess there's that. I was watching a podcast talking about it. But yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of like adult comedy shows, like comedy cartoons, just have like horrific art, and it's like
No, it's 100% true. A lot of adult cartoons specifically, they just think because it's for adults they can stop trying or something, or they're being more meta by not making it look very good. Or maybe the idea is, oh, this will look more indie if it looks jacked up.
So I got a message that I'd attracted a stronger foe with a carrion. Well, when I attracted the stronger foe in your game, it was like impossible to kill. This seems like doable. Maybe? Can't really see him super well.
Yeah.
I think I'm freezing him every time I get a bunch of hits on one spot, though. I'm currently being touched, though. Oh wow, he does not want to let me go, huh?
Yeah.
Oop. Okay.
That's
but
probably a good idea.
I can make use of my many, many flasks of healing spring water.
Yum yum. Just imagine downing this water as this guy's feeding you.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
That was so fast.
Oh god, it got like faster. That sucks.
Yes, I'm gonna use Wake Stone. Fuck this guy. Oh my god,
you
this
still
one.
gotta collect like 20 of those things.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay. Well, I guess you got cheat engine, so there's that.
Yeah, it's that too, I suppose. But you literally just grind to get him, so like, what am I scared of? Playing the game more. Okay.
Unicorn Warriors Eternal is the new Gendy show. Didn't even know it's out now. honestly never heard of it. If they were promoting that, I just didn't hear about it. But then again, because I've just been completely disappointed by all the modern cartoons, I stopped looking into them. I just gave up at some point and only started watching anime. So that might be why I never heard about it. But can neither confirm nor deny. Now chat has turned to member berries.
Go. I don't know. Is it even possible to kill this guy? Like, is there something I don't quite understand? Like, some area that I'm supposed to be hitting to deal damage? I've got the right sort of arrows, right? Like, I've got the holy enchantment. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I just need...
Trisha, will you be reacting to the new Peter Pan? No, I'll stay away from that. I mean, there's no reason to watch that movie. You've got, if you want to watch a live-action Peter Pan movie, you can just watch the 2003 version. The 2003 version is fantastic. Just watch that. But I have heard about all of the sins they committed in that movie. So, I don't think they deserve my time.
Shit. God damn it. Yeah, it just seems like there's not... Like, unless there was some spot that I had hit a few times, it just seems like there's not really a way of beating those guys. And it's kind of just a waste of fucking time. Like, I don't know what... I don't really know what they were thinking with that. Like, I hate to be the guy who's like, oh, bad game design, but there's... I don't know, it's just I was shooting him and wasn't dying, and there's really nothing else I could do. And they're like, they give you a message like, you shouldn't have been playing this. It's like, yeah, I guess I should have been playing a different game. Is what you're telling me? Like what am I supposed to do but just kill the harder boss? But it just takes an impossible amount of time to actually kill it, so like...
Man.
Yeah, like if you get hit at all in this place, they're like, oh, this is only for good people, you're bad, and it has a stupid message pop up. It's like, can I turn that off?
Yeah, it's really not good for the...
It's not gonna... I'm never gonna listen to it, so it's like, what the fuck do I even have this here for? Gameplay...
Eric Lowry is like, Dragon's Dogma having bad game design? Say it ain't so.
Because it's not... It's like, the thing just had lots and lots and lots of health. Like, what am I supposed to... I mean, it was like more health than I could even understand. Because it's not like it was even more health. It was like more armor. Like, it's not even like you get to see the satisfaction of damage being done. Even if it's like an insurmountable amount of health remaining.
Yeah. Hello, what were you idiots talking about before I got here? I don't know, maybe modern TV shows and movies being bad? And then we were talking about how Dragon's Dogma bad?
We were talking about Peter Pan for a minute.
Yeah.
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 I was actually thinking of making a video on the Lost Boys. It's kind of interesting. Because I remember in school, someone mentioned that they liked Peter Pan, and naturally, like, conversation was just like, how could you like Peter Pan? That's racist. And then I said they were retarded. And I know you're not allowed to call people retarded, but when you do, and then they say you can't, and then you say that that's retarded, there really isn't anywhere they can go. Like, intellectually, they're kind of at a dead end, and then they just kind of have to sit there and take it from you, you know? Like, in theory, it's like, you're a bigot, you're using the R word, but when you just call someone a retard, there's really, they really don't have a lot of recourse, as it turns out. But yeah, no, they had some kind of argument that, like, the raccoon hat that one of the kids wears is racist somehow. Lord knows why. But, I remember they were like, there's so much opportunity for diversity, and they didn't take it. And so they're racist. Like, Disney's racist. And the origin behind the Lost Boys is that they were the creators, like, adopted kids. Yeah. I read his biography when I was in, like, kindergarten, the guy who wrote Peter Pan, and admittedly I don't remember it super clearly. And I went back to, like, look up the same stuff, and I found a lot of conflicting information, so I don't know if I'm gonna make a video, because I really have no goddamn idea anymore. Although I saw Vox calling the creator of Peter Pan a pedophile.
Yikes.
And so I'm like, well, if Vox is saying it, it's probably not true, but I don't know.
Well, it's just like they need to make a modern day hit piece on, like,
right.
writers that are well known.
It's kind of a weird choice to go for pedophilia, but I guess.
Well, because he had a lot of adopted kids, so they're like, let's use this.
Yeah.
It's like, what else are you gonna get him on?
So, I mean, someone wrote a book where they, like, theory craft that he was a pedophile, but there's no like actual, like, evidence for it as far as I saw. But essentially what it was he had kind of a rough childhood where he felt like he was a burden. He got adopted by someone who took care of him but didn't want to, and he was like, I'm gonna have kids one day and then I'll take care of him. Then he marries this woman who he has no kids with and who divorces him, and so, like, naturally the theory is, like, was he gay? Right? Or, like, was he asexual?
Oh, yeah, of course.
The only thing he said was, I wanted to love her, turns out I couldn't. And it's like, does that mean he was a gay? That literally could just mean, like, she left him and therefore could not love her, right? Like, as a, like, healthy adult doesn't keep loving someone who leaves him. I have no idea, but his neighbors had a bunch of kids, and then his neighbors died of cancer or something, and then he adopted the kids. And then they would all grow up and go off, and some of them would die. I think one of them died in the trenches in World War One, and, like, I think a lot of them grew into, like, old age, but I think he outlived them. And it made him sad, and so he wrote a sequel to a play that was about Peter Pan, and the sequel was Peter Pan. So, like, that's why he's not introduced in the beginning of Peter Pan. Like, you're supposed to kind of know who he is, sort of, almost. That sort of weird thing that they do, where, like, of course, it's Peter Pan. Everyone knows Peter Pan. Because everyone did when they saw it. They saw the original play or whatever it was. Okay, what's going on here? I'm supposed to be here, right?
I don't know.
I'm so
really.
confident I'm going to drop a save right here. So, you know, when people are like, oh, they should replace the Lost Boys, it's like, those are his...
Ooh, nice.
Those are his goddamn boys. Those are his boys. They're not just like...
Look how they massacred my boys.
But no, seriously, it's like, those are his kids. And so it's like, when you... Well... Fuck you. So when you like swap them out, it's like kind of dark, right? Because it's like those were his kids who died, and it's like he was like, this is how I want to always. Come on, lady waifu, why are you doing that to me? She just jumped.
She didn't want to live anymore.
Platforming is so bad, they just have to. Lady waifu, I was clumsy. Well, a little more than clumsy. I can't get to you. I don't think she died. They don't bring you back up to the ledge, do they? No, she's fucked.
Okay. Well, it is what it is. Laura Honeydew says, funny thing is Gay and Retarded are back in style. With kids rewatching 90s and 2000s stuff over modern stuff, our slang came back in style. Well, that's interesting because now they want to re-release like a lot of those movies and TV shows and take it out, like edit it out. And maybe that's part of the reason why.
By the way, I gotta buy myself
the history of it.
I gotta buy myself the old James Bond books. Because apparently they're trying to censor them, and it's like, I did want to read those at some point. I guess now is when I have to buy them before they jump in price.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to buy some reprint where they're like, oh, wow, James, you're so neurodiverse.
I'm neurosexual for your smarts.
Okay, so this is, what are they saying? This is another retarded enemy that I can't possibly beat? Yeah, it's the same guy. Alright, well, I don't know. Is this forward or back? I can't remember. Shrine of Futile Truths. Oh, is this the eyeball? This is the eyeball.
Sure.
You're sure.
Yeah.
How about that?
You got me. I don't know how I could possibly come back from that. Get him.
You fucking piece of shit.
Well.
Actually, who cares if I'm blind? I can still see you. Alright, well, you know, this is fucking stupid. Please die. Die? Please die?
Can't even kill yourself. This is why we need the explosive potions.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is the last checkpoint?
Yeah, that's why I hate the saves in this game.
Okay, so... If I Alt F4 and relaunch, does that bring me back?
Piracy, what else? Are we gonna censor Lovecraft because he had racist tendencies? Well, at first I thought it said racist tentacles, and I was like, oh, the tentacles were racist too.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they would love to censor Lovecraft. I mean,
I'm sure they have in some prints.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Or at least they censored the cat, right?
Yeah. But, okay, so Alt F4ing did solve my problems.
Oh, good. Yes. Excellent.
No, it's this one. What the fuck am I hit by? Oh, there's... Wow. Nope, 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 nope.
If they made Static Shock Hispanic, would Twitters get angry?
Yeah, but they wouldn't do that.
Well, apparently in the new Lilo and Stitch live-action movie, they took out the black guy and replaced him with a Hawaiian overweight woman. And people... I mean, I think some people were upset about that. Granted, you know, I only heard it through, like, YouTube. I didn't really see much interaction with that on Twitter, but...
I know there was a thing where it's like black men are the white men of black people or something like that.
Okay.
You know.
Good stuff. I see they got some neurodiversity.
Yeah, they got some real neurodiversity going on over there. Yeah, I kind of feel like dropping a meteor shower would solve this, but I don't really know.
Well, he only takes damage when his eye is open, right?
I think these can go bad, so I'll just eat that.
Yeah, good idea.
But, yeah. Anyway, so this boss essentially functions by... The tentacles can be hurt, but the main body can't, and it will occasionally teleport tentacles out to, like, fight you, especially this big one. And... You fucking piece of shit.
Eric asks, does neurodivergent mean autistic, or is it the new polite term for weirdo?
So... Neurodivergent is, like, trying to turn being retarded into a good thing. Like, that, like... So, like, your society needs people that think differently. It's so with all these things, there's always, like, some sort of, like, nugget of logic. So your society needs lots of people that think differently in order to function. And then the example, of course, is always autistic people, because there's lots of, like, inventions and stuff you can attribute to autistic people. Also, it's a very convenient... Is there a thing to make me not on fire? Smother sap. There we go. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage from that. If I can... So it's a very convenient thing if you want to not have things attributed to white people, you can claim that they were autistic instead. So, like, Nikola Tesla, for example, you can claim that he is autistic. He might have been, right? But whether he is or not, it's, like, advantageous to do so that you can kind of remove any sort of achievement from white people and then attribute it to neurodiversity. So in that, by that logic, diversity is still the reason that good things happen, right? So that's what that is.
So it's all contributing to whatever cause or ideology you have.
Yeah. So, like, I took a class on it, and the teacher was like, well, really, any professor is you know, because they're interested in a specific subject, that's an autistic thing, and therefore every single smart person in history was autistic, right?
Yeah, kind of stretching it, but okay.
Right. I mean, they did make that argument.
Right.
That, like,
I'm saying.
yeah, by and like I'm not actually being facetious. That was really, like, what they were trying to go for. And then at the same time, they're like, it's not a superpower. It's not a superpower, quote unquote. And so you can't treat them like they have privilege. You have to treat them like it's a disability, or, like, you know, it's very hard for them to be autistic. Oh, damn. While at the same time, they would use the same logic to strip away any achievements by saying that it's impossible for someone who's not autistic to accomplish things, etc. Right? Mm. So for someone to have accomplished a big achievement, they would have had to have been autistic, right? So
in the new Predator movie, there was an autistic kid that was literally the key to everything. People need to stop acting like gut inflammation is a superpower. It isn't. Stop it.
But yeah, you can see how like people complain about circular logic, but really circular logic is only a problem for the non-believers. You know what I mean? Like if you just if everything is just true, right? And if you don't believe it's true, you're a bigot, then circular logic is the most convenient because you can always just connect it back to the other side. Right? Nothing is ever not due to diversity, right? Logic isn't that important if anyone who disagrees with you is a bigot. but yeah, so neurodiversity is like, yeah, so you would want so right, so autistic people obviously good for society because they've invented everything ever. All intellectual inventions are never they were never the result of culture. It was just the result of not the result of culture, not the result of genetics, the result of autism, right? And so therefore, what else can we discover the benefits of neurodiversity? Well, naturally, any sort of other mental thing, right? So then you stretch that from autism, which is like an easy win. Which is an easy win over to shit. Come on.
You don't have anything for blindness?
I don't know.
You should get a shitload of the what are they called? Panaceas?
Oh boy, that's the cliff. I might have something for blindness.
Wokeness goes even beyond circular logic. It's become pretzel logic.
So anyway, so you go with like oh wow, she died again. Oh wow, turning around is hard.
Oh, you are slowed.
So
oh boy.
So you go right. So you go to so yeah, then you go to the different like disabilities or whatever. Like Down syndrome or something, and then that's like that's also neurodiversity, right? And then, interestingly, you could also create more mental disabilities because they're also pro-incest.
Oh man, that's a whole other topic.
Like,
Damn.
So you could essentially manufacture your own allies at birth, right? By getting more incest to happen, right? It's kind of interesting if you think about it.
Yeah, did you ever talk to Chat about like the one guy who was arguing pro-incest? And
Yeah.
his argument was that Nazis were against it, so therefore it must be good?
Yeah, no, I talked about it. It was Destiny. It's like a really famous streamer.
Yeah, that is the craziest fucking shit.
Mm-hmm. Nazis were also the first. Like Nazi Germany is also like the first place where like kicking your dog is illegal, like beating your dog unnecessarily. It's like animal abuse laws and stuff. But I think just specifically to like, I'm pretty sure in Nazi Germany you could like kick a hamster and no one's gonna arrest you, but dogs was like not nice. I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe they were very forward thinking on hamsters. But yeah, no, it was their logic was like, well, it has to be done for several generations, and therefore you should be allowed to do it, right? In order to have a like a genetic problem with incest, and so therefore there should be no stigma against like it's like, well, it's just going to be one brother and sister, and it's like, okay, but if you allow it for a society, then like, you know, eventually it's like, oh, it's such a tragedy. This third generation brother and sister can't get together. They can't create any neurodiverse children. It's like, oh, but my parents were all like siblings, and but I just, you know, and you call the romance movie like a rom-com, or it's like 3rd gen, where like they can't fuck their sister anymore.
Oh man.
And then it's like the push for like we just wanted the 1st generation incest. I don't know. I don't. We just want 1st generation incest. It's not a big deal. Then you just push it to 2 gen. Like
Yeah.
you could just see how, as like that is literally a slippery slope. If you're like, that is a slippery slope into sister fucking, is what I say.
No.
I'll stop talking about this because I know some people are really bothered by incest, and
Yeah, you think?
I had a brother, guys, so I don't even it's never, like I don't know anything about this.
Oh man.
I only had one sibling who was a brother, so I'm like I'm not affected. I know some people are real grossed out by it, like
because it is gross.
Yeah.
And they should be.
Sounded like a Nazi over there, by the way.
Oh no, they got me. How can I ever combat with that accusation?
I was watching like a friend with like a very small stream, and he was like talking to his friend, and he was like, "Did that guy blink at me? Is that what's knocking me over?" And his friend was like, "So I gotta, unless I fuck my sister, I'm a Nazi." It's like,
apparently, yeah.
like he was saying like that the Nazis were against incest, so it's this big coup de grace, and it's like, I bet they pooped in a toilet too. Are you just gonna shit on the floor, dude? It's like they had a functioning society. Like, oh, you're not gonna drive your car because a Nazi drove his car one time?
Mm.
You have such more capability to break these tentacles with your big sword, by the way. Even
Yes.
being a much lower level. So, this game is more balanced than I
I do way
thought.
more damage than you. That's the thing.
I think you do more severing damage. Like, I think you have a specific damage type for cutting stuff off that just does way more. Like, you also do more damage, yes, but...
Yeah. Way more. You're doing okay though.
But yeah,
It would help if your followers had some like super powerful magic to blast on this guy.
But yeah, I just find it like sort of interesting. Like, if you just think, let's just like conspiracy crap for a second.
Oh.
Let's say you had a faction that you could get recruits for by causing retarded incestuous babies to be born, and so you pressure people into having retarded incestuous babies. You could also get recruits for it by chopping the penises off of children, right? Or you could if that was your recruitment method and it was like guaranteed recruits, like you couldn't really like swap sides afterwards, that'd be quite the technique to replace having children.
Oh man.
Am I blind? No. I'm dirty.
You're dirty. You dirty boy. Alright, let's get off the topic
Yeah.
of incestuous babies. I don't want to depress the chat here. Life isn't that bad.
No, it's not. I think stuff is like going great. In general, But,
Yeah.
just the fact that like people aren't afraid of saying that they don't like woke stuff, I think really shows that stuff is.
Is like careful with the racist tentacles, Adam.
Yeah.
Tentacles are racist.
They keep on popping out of the floor.
Maybe it's because
Lovecraft.
they hate black people. Oh god.
Oh, man, I can do some damage, but it's like, maybe I should just go for it. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Because there's like that vulnerable spot up here, right? No? Do I have to go down to the eye to cut it? Nope. Okay, so I just... They don't want me to... Wish I was you.
I wish you were me.
I could do so much damage to this.
Yeah. More damage is more good.
Yeah, with that big
games.
charge up attack, you could do some real... Oh, fuck, is he gonna... Yeah, he's gonna get me with it.
Well, this guy really tanks a lot of hits in general, though.
I think it's, like, reasonable to use a Panacea. I think
you should just have nothing but Panaceas.
Well, you know, before I stopped playing your game, I stocked you up with 175 Panaceas.
Oh.
And, like, 600,
choice, yeah.
like, healing water things. Are you
Yeah.
doing it again? Oh. Oh, no, okay. I thought she was casting from the ground. No, she's dead up here. Come on, baby. There we go. Hey, does anyone know what my followers' name is a reference to? Huh? Any goddamn nerds out there? It's not a very hard trivia question.
Piracy is like, they really made a beholder with only one way to damage it, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, this is the only way I know of.
Trisha was having some, like, trouble with a beholder. But if she had my skill set, it would have been easier.
Well, this is the beholder that made me quit forever.
Well, there was another one that was like clanging.
There's another
off.
one that was like difficult and annoying, but it was a smaller one than this.
I think it's also not that fair to get too upset at the game for like it's the whole gimmick is the climbing thing. It's like if you don't want to do the climbing thing, it's I guess, but it's like that's what they want you to do. Everyone's so excited about grappling on the monster, so like this guy is like it kind of requires that you do that. Fuck.
Yeah, if only they made it work.
You know, I kind of feel like if I was the sorcerer, I might just be able to drop a meteor shower and win. But at the same time, they might just all not do anything.
Did you throw in the towel on the game, Trisha? I don't blame you. Yeah, well, I'm taking a mental health break.
I mean, at least it's a boss instead of a court case. Because that fucking court case really drove me up the fucking wall.
I mean, I don't know, man. The only thing annoying about that court case is having to wait for it.
I kept on thinking I was doing something wrong, and so I was like, oh, I should just not do anything.
Right.
And I eventually just looked it up and decided I didn't give a shit because it's been like years. What the fuck? Are you... Yeah, Gurgi, you should be scared. It's your fault.
He's sleeping.
Oh.
He only gets scared when I yell.
Yeah.
You were in a court case? Nah, in the game, there's like a court case quest.
Terrible quest.
It's kind of a mess. Hey, get him! Get him, get him, get him! Alright, well.
Okay. Oh, you know, I don't have to deal with that. Okay. It's like another tentacle on the other side, that's the problem. Yeah, it is. Wonder if I can hit that.
But yeah, one of the main problems I have with these boss fights is just how long they take is just ridiculous.
This boss is less retarded than the one that was just like, I will have infinite health and damage, right? The thing that was like, oh, it's too high level for you because the carrion attracted it or something. It's like, so what? You want me just to run through this area instead of playing it? Alright.
But I mean, the griffins and the chimeras are generally fun fights.
This might be the most efficient way to kill this thing, and I gotta say, it's a little retarded.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Oh, he's gonna bite eventually. Is that what that's supposed to be? Or does the AI just not know what to do?
I gotta say, this is kind of a sucky way to
Win.
Yeah, but this really is doing so. This is I did all the cool
Yeah,
stuff.
you almost got down his other health bar.
Yeah, I did all the cool stuff for like a while, but oh man, it's just DPS is great, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
With friends like these, thanks, loot.
Can we meteor shower this bitch and be over with it?
She did a couple meteor showers. They just didn't do anything.
They weren't even fucking close to hitting him. It was like fantastically terrible, those meteor showers.
Okay.
It's almost like instead of only having AI co-op, you should actually let a real person join in who can make intelligent decisions.
I think they were just scared of trying to get it to work on Xbox Live.
Fair.
Well. I must say, does that do any DPS like worth talking about? No, right? It's just the first arrow and everything else misses.
Yeah.
Is he casting something or does she cast poison?
It could be coming from him. I don't know.
That's one of the spells she has. It's miasma.
Oh, it's coming out. It's an attack. Oh dear. Oh dear. I guess that's how they punish you for being on the ground, huh?
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
That's actually a cool idea.
Yeah, okay.
So far, I don't mind this boss that much, but maybe.
It's not worth spending 30 minutes on one boss.
Well, if it's a cool boss.
It's are
Is
you
this
having fun doing the same move over and over again to kill this guy?
Okay, so I would contest the statement. It's not worth fighting bosses 30 minutes. It definitely is. Some bosses are quite cool. However, is this guy? I would say no. Is this guy cool enough to have it be worth 30 minutes? Definitely not, but am I going to win anyway because I want to win? Trying to bite me with your eye? What a nerd. Maybe if I had a bunch of followers, they would do something useful, but, you know what? I'll pick this up. Maybe it's useful. Maybe it's good stuff. Ah, you
Oh, man.
piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's really just doing more just basic shotting him in the eye than it is trying to do anything with the tentacles or anything.
Only 6 more health bars to go,
Because
guys.
honestly, if I break the last tentacle, he's going to regrow all his tentacles. And that would just... then I'd have to kill them all again. But if I just do this, you know... Yeah, it's only...
You want to do a... And... see?
Oh. Oh, I'm turning into stone.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah.
Adam's determination is 10 out of 10. Better than Trisha's, which was 4 out of 10.
Fair enough.
Hey, I tried, but you know what? I just don't think my life is long enough to waste it being upset.
I'm much healthier than Trisha, so I will be able to. I'll be able to beat this boss in my lifetime. Fuck. I take it all back. Okay, now I have to unblind myself again. How many unblind myself things do I even have?
It's the same thing with like a lot of super mediocre stuff. I'll like watch one episode of something, and if it doesn't grab me, I'm like, you know what? Life's too short. I just want to watch things that blow me away.
The absolute madness of someone who's like, it gets good on the 3rd season. It's like, are you fucking crazy? My brother would definitely consume like just a shit ton of terrible. Alright, listen.
I mean, there's a lot of people who just hang in there for the concept of a series, and I can agree that a concept for something is good or interesting, but that doesn't mean that the way they did it was good. It doesn't mean that it's pleasant to watch and or read. Quite frankly, I'm losing my patience, and I'm not even that old yet. So I think it's just maybe the effect of modernism getting to me.
Maybe explosive rivets are the secret. Oh, it sucks up the rivets. Oh no. Fuck.
Man.
Oh, she just turned into
What a
Rectoronies.
gaff. Do you want a potion?
Oh, that's petrification?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have like unpetrification specifically? Is that a
you can look
physical?
through your stuff.
Is that a physical? Oh, secret softener.
Ah, make him soft.
This is real
You're
shit.
in hell.
I think I'm getting fancy with stuff, and I think I really should just go back to basics and shoot this guy in the eyeball. Slowly but surely. You know what? I kind of have to take a break. My arm is pretty sore.
Yeah, it's almost like this is a bad.
I mean, it's good exercise. I'm getting a forearm workout by clicking so much.
Yeah, there you go.
You know. It's like when you do those, like, you do those, like, rolls, like wrist rolls with a weight. It's kind of like that.
Gerkie's having a dream. It's so cute.
He's having a dream that he's not being yelled at for barking.
He's just rolled up in a ball, barking in his sleep.
Yeah.
What a cutie. You're looking at chat.
Yeah.
See anything interesting?
Yes. A fantastic chat. Oh, it was Fire Emblem, yeah. You got it. Loot is the one of the mages in Fire Emblem. Sacred Stones.
Loot is a cute. Hell.
Yeah, I think like maybe the lower angle is little. Like if I did knock his eye out, Like, put him on the ground. He potentially is right now. I don't know. New boss phase? I gotta itch my eye. Oh. Do you think the second boss phase could get easier somehow? Or maybe not easier, just faster?
Yeah.
By any chance?
That's what we want.
Oh.
Want them belly rubs. Want them belly rubs.
Oh, come on. Fuck. Oh. Well, I'll live with the... Is this... No, that's the secret softener. That's throat drops, eyedroppers. So when else am I really going to use the blindness stuff other than this fight? God, I haven't seen any other like super cancerous fights in this game that deal with blindness. Most of the really bad fights are just like the stats are just way out of whack. Ooh.
What level are you supposed to be when you do this dungeon section?
They don't tell you. They say you suck.
Yeah. I wonder if the internet has any opinion on it. There's internet.
Go, go, go. Fucking piece of shit. If that killed me, I'd be so pissed.
Recommended level 70 plus.
Well, I'm not that far then. Oh, fuck no. I'll even take a little... No, that's rotten. I think food gives you stamina, so I don't need that. Alright, I'll just deal with this. You know what? No, I should definitely get rid of the slow.
Internet says get good level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Health. Defenses to normal. Pures the value of sanity. I need some of that, I guess. Speech. Important, but not important now. You know, I'll use Smother Snap. Fuck it. Doesn't let you stand up. Instant reset. Oof, Jesus.
Oof, man. It's quite an effect.
Nice. I hate that they can hit you point blank. Like, there's no like locational thing that helps you. It's just like,
yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go. First of all, heal.
The racist tentacles strike again.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. Try not to get blinded again. This alcove up here is like pretty nice for dealing with tentacles.
Ooh.
And the ninefold shot is. Oh fuck! Piece of shit. Oh, it's petrifying? Yeah, let's undo that. I'm someone who never uses potions, so this is kind of nice to have an excuse, something that forces me to use potions.
I gotta say, I still haven't finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. I should though, because the next season came out, I think. I mean, it had to have come out. It's been so long since I reviewed the first season, or watched the first season. I guess I didn't review it, because I was like, I should wait until the whole thing is done.
Oh, King Rush is nice. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a kept beast steak.
Yum, yum.
Stamina.
Whoa.
I guess this is really just the only thing that does enough damage. They have a
Jeez.
positional thing on them. Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Priest Morrison? Welcome to the chat.
Standing still heals me because of my passive. So if I just stand still in a safe spot. I can save on health potions.
And I saw people say it was not good, but what do I know? I never watched JoJo's. Well, I only saw the first season, and I thought it was, like, pretty okay. I guess standard JoJo stuff. Not that I liked every bit of it, but, you know, whatever. Should review the manga. The second universe stuff is a good jumping on point for Steel Ball Run and JoJo Run are done with JoJo Lands, just releasing Chapter 3 last week. That was a whole lot of words you just said. I understood some of them. Oh, I'm sorry, Gertie. They keep on touching your paw pads and keeping you awake. It's just that you're so cute.
Explosive rivets seem to do some damage. I could be wrong. I guess those are two different tentacles that are coming up.
I still need to finish the anime at some point, still on part 4. Part 4 is probably one of my favorite, so you're on a good part. Speaking of getting into JoJo, I played Jonathan Joestar in J-Star's Victory versus, and already he's my favorite character, right next to Jotaro. Ah yes, Jonathan Joestar. The beginning of the JoJo line.
Oh, that's health? Oops.
Although I think Joseph is still my favorite. Just because he screams, "Oh my god," in English. Very funnily.
In the Japanese version?
He's supposed to be American, so like he says like a bunch of words and curse words in English, and it's kind of funny. Also in part 4, they have a stand that also speaks in English, and he says funny stuff. Like one of the lines is, "Okay, let's kill the hoe." Just like catches you off guard.
So I guess now I'm at a position where I can live my max DPS lifestyle. Alright, so maybe this boss fight is not fun and engaging. But you know what? I can still... I've gotten to the point where if someone hasn't intentionally tried to make it bad, I can still kind of respect it. Okay. I'd like a fucking referee on how they had that angle on me.
Yeah, really. I'm kind of bummed the English dub didn't keep the British accent. He used it in the teaser for the part, but never again. Really? I'm honestly kind of shocked to hear that.
What the fuck is going on here? Oh, look.
Well, JoJo is one of those series that's like much better when you watch the sub version as opposed to the dub.
You fucking piece of shit.
So I just like never really bothered
Is
with
he
it.
regenerating his fucking tentacles?
Oh god. The word regenerating and this boss together do not belong.
Yeah, he's just regrowing all the tentacles. I killed too many tentacles. The worst part is that he doesn't take damage from his tentacles being hurt. Ah, Jesus. Do I have to do that thing again?
Hope Dogma the dog is doing well. He is. He is relaxing beside me, snoozing,
Oh, that's not enough damage.
sleeping on the job.
Please, click. Come on, come on.
What's better, My Hero Academia quirks or JoJo stands? I guess that's suppose what you mean. I guess that depends what you mean by better.
Go,
Like
go.
more powerful or better made. Because like JoJo is a very brutal show, and because of that, I'm more so inclined to say that JoJo stands would fuck up all the characters in My Hero Academia. Because when characters in My Hero Academia punch each other, you know, their bodies don't get torn apart like they would in JoJo. So instinctively, that just tells me JoJo characters are like crazy stronger. And there's also just a lot of stand powers that are totally busted, and we're only able to like get someone to defeat the villain by also making the hero get a busted power.
Oh, that's not enough to fucking...
I think we're actually past 30 minutes on this boss fight.
Oh my god. Just stand still and regen. I gotta kill the little tentacles. And then the one that bursts through the ground is my friend. He's my friend. He's secretly my friend. If he dies, I will have to kill the little tentacles again before I can do any damage. I also have a suspicion that that phase where that burn down phase where they spawn the things, I have a suspicion it's going to get progressively more difficult every time it occurs, not like balanced based on like his health. And if that's the case, I don't have the damage to do it now. I'm not gonna have it like next time it occurs. I'm not gonna have the damage for it. And I don't actually know what the goal of that thing is. I guess just to punish melee people who can't kill it in time. Because it seemed to do a localized explosion and not what I feared, which would be wiping the whole board.
What would your stand power be and named, Trisha? I don't know what it would be, but I feel like if I had to choose a stand name, I'd have to name it after a like power metal band to make it extra powerful. Because that's how that works.
Fuck you. Oh my god.
To be fair, Deku brutally hurts himself even to this day, so that's a point to him somehow. Yeah. Well, Deku is, like, supposed to have a busted ability, and that's kind of just, like, the draw with him being the main character.
My best friend, the worm that bursts through the ground. Okay.
You know, I know they said level 870, but I'm kind of wondering if maybe this specific boss fight should be a much, much higher level, so you can actually do damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm level 68, so it's like not... Well, that made his health bar appear. Okay, so those guys have to die, right? Fucking so cool.
funny thing in My Hero Academia, Deku unlocked other quirks. Literally all of them are super useful without body-breaking side effects, meaning he didn't start with super strength. He'd probably be fine. Oh boy. That sounds like a bad idea as far as the writing goes for that series.
It's kind of weird that there's this big pressure in Japan to...
Make your character super powerful?
No, to be able to write and draw.
Oh. Well, not everybody writes and draws their manga. It's just, you know.
All the big ones.
Well, yeah, because a lot of, well, basically all the manga publishers are, like, open to what is essentially indie submissions. So, like, if you have pages, you have to have pages done to, like, submit your idea for a series.
Nobody has friends.
Yeah, right. Well, not everyone's gonna invest in making a manga by, like, hiring someone to help them draw out the pages for their thing.
We're making progress.
Yeah.
More than halfway.
Slowly but surely. I'm sure I don't need to explain to chat why I was driven mad by this fight.
I think everyone's got it. I mean, but I don't know.
You've got it
you
like
at
more
least,
easier than me.
You at least had damage.
I had damage for the tentacles that popped up from the ground.
Well,
like I
don't
failed
know.
every time trying to grab and hit that guy in the eye. Like I just couldn't hit him, and my followers didn't do anything.
I was thinking it'd be much easier as the archer, and to be fair, just being able to shoot him in the eye is nice, but...
Yeah, you're making way better progress.
But you're literally half my level, and you got through like 2 or 3 health bars, you know, way quicker than I did.
Did I? I don't think I went through any health bars.
Well, me using your character, I got through some health bars.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, all I remember is like it being practically impossible to hit him, and then once you hit him, it like does little to no damage.
Doesn't do any damage unless you get him in the eye. So he doesn't have the invincible shield that the other guy had, but...
Yes, this is supposed to be the easier version.
No, this is definitely supposed to be the harder version, but he doesn't have that quite as cancerous of a shield.
Right. My point is, like, that he has a hitbox, rather than just being invincible for long periods of time, and you having to wait.
Yeah. This is also DLC, so they kind of fixed... The super cancerous beholder was from the main game. So maybe they fixed their mistakes for the DLC.
I'm glad I stopped playing well before this. This fight would have made me rage super hard. Yeah. Are you guys actually, do we have a timestamp for when Adam started this fight? Because I know it's been super fucking long.
I'm hungry.
Aww. Well, that is the problem of playing one Dragon's Dogma boss for 40 minutes.
I mean, I've done bosses for like 3 hours or something.
Have you?
Yeah.
In what game?
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably some like shitty fucking RPG.
Oh, those don't count.
I mean, this is a shitty fucking RPG.
Yeah, but do you mean like turn-based stuff?
Oh, where I'm like sitting on... No. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't know. Maybe Diablo 2 or something. Some of the bosses on like the harder difficulties take a long time.
But was it continuous, or was it just you dying and coming back? Because that's like different.
No. I mean continuous. If we're talking about dying and coming back, it's fucking can say several days worth of hours in some bosses.
Well, I honestly don't think I'd be able to do like any boss for this long or even longer.
Yeah. Honestly, I would take 3-hour bosses over like just like random woke shit like fucking Dragon Age
naturally,
Inquisition where they're like reading out Tumblr posts mid-game. It's like, oh, Jesus.
Deku's new quirks include Vibranium-style feedback blast, perfect smokescreen, flight, energy spider webs, and danger sense. So, did it make the manga better? You gave him all the powers. Did it improve your story? Is that how it works? Man. To be fair, I tapped out of My Hero Academia a really long time ago.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's...
I just sensed it going in a generic, uninspired direction, and it's kind of not surprising to
The
hear
whole
that
plot line with the guy, the tongue guy, like tasting people's blood was so stupid. It was so fucking dumb. Just, but I
think there's a girl whose quirk is that she can get power through ingesting their blood.
Right, but there's that guy who like disables their power by tasting their blood.
Oh, man.
He was like most of the anime was talking about that guy, and it was just so stupid. They were like trying to do some kind of philosophical thing. It was like, oh, he's not just a villain, he's like a philosophy.
Oh, good night, Chaos Mesh.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
I think
it's
like
gonna take a while, so I don't blame you.
I think I think the writers like initial.
I think they're just like they got all the success all of a sudden, and they weren't ready for it.
Well, I think
And
his
they
initial
choked.
concept was fine, right?
Yeah.
And then, but then
first-
it's just like the pressure of continuously pumping out chapters every single week. You're eventually gonna start writing some real shit chapters, and then you can't dig yourself out of the hole. Like I mean,
Well, even more than that, editors come on board, and then they start trying to figure out how can we maintain readership. Oh, we can't do this same thing. We can't just only have them, taking lessons at the school. We gotta get all these threats mixed in, and that's like fine on paper, but you shouldn't be like scared of doing what made the manga work to begin with. Like, I still think that the arcs of them just going through lessons at school are the best.
they should have done more teachers. They had the one teacher that they really, really liked who can like stop people's powers by staring at them.
Yeah, and that's fine.
But I don't feel like they learned a lot of really interesting lessons while they were learning.
Right. Oh my god, you're gonna beat him! It's gonna happen!
Open your fucking eye, bitch. 140,000 experience and an achievement. Okay, eye gouger.
Well, he's got a cool death animation, I guess.
Hell yeah.
So how long was that? Like 45 minutes?
I leveled up twice.
Yikes. Oh well. All your followers are dead.
We did it, boys. We did it.
No, Stain, he's a good guy now. He killed heroes. He didn't deem pure of heart. Now there's no law and overabundance of criminals, so he's been killing criminals. To be fair with Stain's philosophical shit, I never felt that they were trying to say that his actions were justified, so at least there's that.
Right, I didn't think they were either. I just thought it was like, oh, he's so dangerous because his philosophy is so addictive, and then they're like, all right, so here's what his really effective philosophy is, and it's like, it's like whatever. It just.
Yeah.
It's like, he's getting so many recruits. It was just, I don't know. It just seemed very. His logic was like hero bad, and then they're like, let me take a toke of that so deep. Superheroes, the dichotomy of a superhero actually being a bad guy.
My god, that's so different.
Dude, it's so deep.
10 out of 10, totally inspired.
I actually thought it was way more interesting when Stan Lee was giving his opinion about Civil War, and he was like, they think they should regulate superheroes because superheroes could do something bad, but they don't need to regulate superheroes because superheroes don't do anything bad because they're superheroes, and that's what a superhero is. And I was like, oh well, I guess that explains why you're the writer, huh? Like, it's just like immediately I was like, oh wow, that way makes way more sense than because if superheroes could be bad before, like, they're literally, then there would have been so much more problems before now. Like, literally, the world functions based on the idea of heroes. You're literally writing superhero comics, and the people who are in charge want to undo the concept of a superhero. And it's like, okay, so, yeah. The whole world functions based on this idea that they exist, so trying to pretend that they don't exist just doesn't actually fit with the universe. It's like trying to add like something sci-fi into a fantasy thing. It's like, they must have used a magic spell, and it's like, no, we're actually super deep. It was a clone. There's a clone vat.
Yep, there you go.
Is this open? It does open.
Ooh, stone.
49 experience for rats? We're in trouble, boys.
Something strong can be sensed from the stone.
Yeah, fucking whatever.
Shut up and take my money.
Fuck me up. I'll spend the money. Alright, I have found no dragons. I think perhaps it is time that I go do the main story. This is a dock. Oh no. Let's see. You getting tired?
Well, that was a very long boss fight.
Mark of the Chimera. I wonder what this does. Oh, just generic shit. Cool. Bespoke longbow. That's a bizarre specification to make. Bespoke is something that is like made by hand, and it's like, how would you get something like industrially made in fantasy setting? To be fair, you could mix sci-fi and fantasy and do something interesting, but like, I don't know, let's say someone else like let's say I'm writing Oh Lord Bemrang's season 2, right? And I'm like, it's like, oh my god, it must be a magic spell that Sauron's using, and they go, no, it's not. It's a satellite laser. It's like, well, you know, it's like it's someone totally new holding on to the IP and then like trying to pretend that heroes are actually bad guys because all threats are internal. Everything is so edgy and cool and revolt, etc. You know. That's like something I wanted to kind of push back against in Slayer in the Wide Valley is I wanted to have...
Oh, you want to get your followers back?
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I kicked that rat to death.
Fuck you, rat.
I wanted there to be bad guys. Rather than just do the stupid all threats are internal, etc., etc. We were the bad guys the whole time. Bullshit. Where is...
Maybe the real enemy is just all of humanity.
Well, I'm kind of curious what's... Oh no, this is where I came from, right? No, it's not. So this is the next place to go, is actually up. Quite strange. I guess I'll see what the next like encounter is, and if it's a dragon, I'll kill him with the other bow, and then... Oh wow, I got a shortcut.
Woo! Shadowrun mixes cyberpunk and fantasy, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, Sonic City Witch does that.
Yeah, no, you could definitely make that combination. My argument is just like...
if you have a setup world that's fantasy, and then all of a sudden introduce something that's
yeah, and
not fitting.
Not even like if it's also... It's important that it's a different creator, right? Like, whoever controls Marvel is always, like, you know, swinging the legacy in a new direction.
Ooh.
Cool.
You're into some messed up shit, lady.
Immortals Sabatons. Defeat 5 Garm. Wonder what those are. Garm is like a hellhound in Norse mythology.
So, Little Mermaid remake or Fast 10. At least Fast 10, I know that I will laugh at it. Meanwhile, the Little Mermaid remake, yeah. Yeah, I would take Fast 10. I don't know what the story is, but at least there'd be some interesting Mad Max-like action scenes.
Hastens the speed at which you gather and mine items. Boy, have I got a use for that. Okay. What's this? I thought there was a rat for a second. I was like,
Ooh.
gonna pounce. Okay, So I found one shortcut, and that is to not go through there, to go through there.
Yeah.
So that's cool, right?
All right.
You want to stop?
I was just thinking, imagine the very next boss room is just the same exact boss, but with an extra health bar.
What's one more health bar, honestly?
Yeah, right. Just pure pain. But yeah, we can stop streaming. Do you want to tell a happy story or something?
Oh, happy story.
Something to think about.
Hmm. Happy story. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. You know what? I'm not in a rush. I'm gonna think
Fair
about it.
enough.
I'm gonna take
Fair
my
enough.
time.
I'm gonna sell some healing bottles or something.
Does anyone know where the Hydra respawns? I know someone was saying that there was a Hydra you could fight multiple times.
Oh yeah, I forgot about there was Hydra in this game. I know of the one fight, and then you never see it again. Or do you?
Oh my god.
What?
I got so many rift crystals. You will obtain experience and items. Okay, I have not received any items. That's good. Faux knowledge. And you gave me an average rating? How could you? I got 80,000 rift crystals, though. Oh, fuck. I can purify quite a few items. Woo. You can use rift crystals to, like, rent pawns that are, like, above your level range. But I've never been interested in doing that. Defeat 10 Geosaurians. Sure. I'll probably end up killing some fucking scalies anyway. Let's see. There was a dragon, right? And I was like, I fought the dragon. Therefore, take a break and go see if I can find a dragon in the Bitter Black Isles. But now, having not found a dragon in the Bitter Black Isles, and instead found myself in a very, very long boss fight of not a dragon, I think I should check to see if there's a dragon here, and if there's not, I should rest at the tavern a bunch of times until one appears. So much experience. I wonder... know, honestly, the regular bow shots do a decent amount of damage. Oof, shot with a miasma. Ripperonis. Okay, so in conclusion, no dragon. So, how long does it take for a dragon to respawn? Just for anything to respawn, I guess, is really the question. I'm gonna guess 3 days. No, you know what? 5 days speaks to me. I'm gonna try and hunt a dragon. Oh, it's 1 a.m. You probably want to sleep.
Well, at some point. I guess you can look for a dragon if you'd like. Ah. Andy is heading out, so good night, Andy.
Good night. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate you hanging out. I come up with a happy story.
Rumor is that Spider-Verse 2's post-credit scene is a Miles live-action back-of-head shot landing in the MCU, triggering Tom Holland's Spider-Man Spidey sense, and cutting to black when Peter sees him. No pun intended, I suppose. But I wouldn't put it past them to do that. Just like just trying to ride the coattails of another movie's success, to be like, hey, remember the MCU? You like that, right? You'll keep watching that stuff too, right?
Yeah. Dude, the whole fucking... Yeah, this shit's just such trash. The people in control of all these Marvel characters that I love are just such freaks. They're just like, Peter can't be married, however, we can try and push a romance with Miles Morales and fucking Spider-Man's like a Mary Jane and shit. It's just like so... Ugh. Just like... And then like the whole... I'm pretty sure it's like a... Well, I guess that's not totally true. I was gonna say X-Men. They did some weird romance stuff with Jean Grey back in the day.
You mean the live action movies where they had like...
No, that actually is in the comics, but it's still cancer. I saw a love triangle from some panels in the comics where like Professor X was in the love triangle with Wolverine and and it was in like an old comic too. So I guess there's just always been fucking freaks, you know. And it's like I don't know, maybe the few comics out of like the millions of comics out there that I've read is more just me getting lucky, and I don't know. Like maybe the cartoons is just all I'm really a fan of. Oh yeah, the dragon's here. Okay. So I'll use this bow and then I'm going to switch it when he's low. Because this bow does more damage, so it'll be faster.
Alright.
Okay.
Doing good, doing good. Get him. Perfect. Yeah, you know, the dragon fights remind me of how bad the knockoff Beholder fight was.
Because it has the weak point.
Well, they make it much less ridiculous, even though they're using some of the same mechanic-wise things.
I should heal. I should probably heal and get more health-giving things. Potent green relish? Yeah. I don't even know if it matters if I get silenced, because really... Don't do that shit.
No, he's flying away.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go across the lands to follow him.
No, I think he despawns when he does this.
Man, and he can just do that whenever?
Yeah.
What a douche.
I think it's fair to say bad game design. Yeah, I failed the quest, okay.
Yeah. That's pretty bullshitty.
Yeah, I forgot to say I usually save before I fight the dragon, and then I alt F4 if he does that, so then when I load back in, yeah.
Right.
But I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, happy story. They're making another one of this game, and the people making it seem to care about making it good, so maybe it will be.
Yeah, maybe you will. I'll certainly take a shot at Dragon's Dogma 2.
I've tried to see if there was like some kind of logic behind why he flees, and as far as I can tell, there is none. It's not me going too far away, it's not me like using too many melee attacks or ranged attacks, he just does it.
Well, it has nothing to do with like knocking him down or something? Like if you don't knock him down enough times, then it's like, oh well, I guess he flies away.
I guess it could be, but I don't know. I've definitely knocked him down, been in melee with him, like with a wizard, like done meteor shower, knocked him down, and then had him just like basically be dead. Okay.
Hopefully they learn from the issues of the first game and don't go woke. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I would like to see an improved version of this game.
Seems to take a decent amount of damage from, even if I don't hit him in the heart, he seems to take like an okay amount of damage, like more than the Beholder thing.
The real challenge of this fight is just keeping everyone alive.
He has an ability that kills pawns. Like that's.
Yeah.
He's slamming down, or is he leaving?
leaving.
Alright, well, I guess that's a good enough place to end it.
Man, that is really annoying that they do that.
Is it? Did I put that above? And then it's Kaiba Man?
Oh.
Blue Kaiba?
If you deleted the images, it won't work anymore, I think.
I don't think I deleted the images. What if I take game capture and make it invisible? Wow, nothing works. Anyway, welcome to this black screen, and happy story. A friend of mine proposed, and she said yes.
Woo! Happy marriage! Yay! Oh, good night, Gabe. We're gonna head off as well. So you're leaving at just the right time.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. You have to hit end stream.
No, I know. I was just saying good night. I don't know if you wanted to say anything else.